This is my CAS reflection for my Run for Water event. This is somewhat overdue, seeing as it was maybe 2 weeks ago. Uh, so the Run for Water event happened on Saturday, 2 weeks ago, and I found that it was somewhat underwhelming for me because we had put in a lot of preparation, a lot of lunch meetings to decide what to do, and me and my friends had uh, gone to the store to buy all the stuff. And when the actual day of the Run for Water happened, uh, the, my job was to be filling water bottles. I mean, the water cups for the runners, which I was perfectly satisfied with. But um, I don't know. I expected more people to come for one. Um, the projected amount or the forecasted amount of people did not come, uh, and there was about yeah, just the overall level of it just didn't seem, I don't know, but it was a great experience for me to work as a team with other people and get things done, uh, and it gave me an excuse to sort of kind of put aside my exams for a little while and studying for my exams and actually go out and be in the sun for a little while and uh, spend some time with people that I don't usually talk to or are outside of my social group. Uh, so yeah, this was a great team building exercise and a great way for me to learn how to um, organize and manage events more and all the things that I would consider if I were to organize an event such as this. Uh, so also one of the experiences that kind of stood out to me from the experience was that points where I had to sort of refuse people water because before the running had begun, I had already set up my water station, and there was obviously people there who were there running on their own time and that weren't a part of our the race that we were organizing. So of course there were people who were coming around and asking if it was for sale or just yeah, and that kind of approach or the way people talk to us, that was a very interesting experience as well. Uh, Sort of refusing people water, finding a appropriate way to tell people no, that we can't do this, we can't do that. It um, I think it also helped me sort of communicate with people better in a way that was still respectable to them and was polite and yeah. And of course people were very and as for the run itself, it was interesting. People came by, they grabbed the water, they did exactly as they like should have. I was just expecting a long like just chain of people running, um, the way Mr. like Carter was kind of hyping it up to be, but um, it wasn't exactly that exciting. It was just like a cluster of people moves by and then a cluster of people, and it was just very few groups of people every once in a while, and then yeah. Overall, I think it was very successful. I don't think the intended number of people came. I think we were forecasting about 500, and I think about 200 something came, 260, something around that number. I might be wrong, but yeah. So yeah, that's my one for water reflection.